What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today, I want to focus in on the Florida Panthers and their fading playoff hopes. Right now, it is not looking good for the Panthers. They had that cute little goalie tryout. A lot of it had to do with the injury to Roberto Luongo and Al Montoya, for that matter. Both injuries really adversely affected the Panthers, as any team would when you lose your top two goalies. Dan Ellis filling in, but it is what it is, and Florida's fading fast. For all the young talent they have, they're still ways away. And I think that's the unfortunate reality of the situation with the Panthers is they sell their fans on talent and potential in the future, and it's like right now they are 7 points behind the Bruins for the last playoff spot in the Eastern Conference, and 3 points behind the Ottawa Senators for that last spot right outside the playoffs. Ottawa's taking them down. And Ottawa's a game in hand on both the Bruins and Panthers. Again, I don't fault the Panthers when you look at the way they've struggled with injuries down the stretch. Good on their marketing department for finding a way to generate interest in the team after suffering injuries at the goaltending position. But it's still a tough deal. They play in a tough Atlantic division. I get that, but at the same time, how much can you keep pushing, the future on fans and expect them to keep showing up? They're not showing up anymore. And, this was a team that was really right in the middle of the playoff push until, 2 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago when Luongo went down and Montoya in the same game. So it's like, I get it, but the excuse making of Florida got to stop some. The fans have suffered long enough. And, I know someone's going to Snyder Mark what fans. There's still a good number of, loyal hockey fans in South Florida. And it's like, why bother showing up if, they're going to keep pulling this, and one playoff appearance in the last 15 years. It's not getting it done. Again, I like the core nucleus they have going on down in South Florida, but I've liked their core nucleus before. I like the Horton, Weiss, David Booth nucleus too, and obviously they got 0 playoff appearances out of those 3. I know Weiss was around that 2012, but he was the last one that was there. So. Definitely a harsh reality of it in South Florida, but this season's a loss. They've got 12 games left, too much ground to make up. The Bruins and Senators play tonight. Now, probably get a 3-point game tonight with Boston and Ottawa, so that'll further put them out of the playoff push. The Bruins go down to South Florida this weekend. I think that could be, if the Bruins were to lose tonight and then the Panthers were to get the W against the Bruins, and then they take care of business against the Red Wings, the Panthers. That could be a maybe last ditch effort there. The Bruins were to lose to Ottawa, and then the Panthers win the next 2, maybe some changes. But the Senators are in the mix, and Boston isn't ready to die yet. So definitely a tough situation for the Panthers. Anyway, that's our episode of the Power Play with CJ and the Florida Panthers fading quickly in the playoffs. Stay tuned for episodes of the season and beyond. Later, guys.